What's going on, guys? Just Messi here and welcome to a brand new video and welcome to the transfer video today. And we're very close now, just 2 days away for this being a daily thing again, a daily routine, because on the 17th of May, it being the Thursday, the Premier League window officially does open, meaning confirmed deals go through, and those videos will be going live every single day at 8 AM UK time, because I know some of you want to watch it before school or before work. So before we get started, as always, if you enjoyed the video, make sure to show support by leaving a like rating. That'd be absolutely awesome and greatly appreciated. If you're new to my channel, make sure to press the subscribe button for more and press the notifications tab next to it to receive an alert every single time I upload a video. If you missed my previous video, it will be down below in the description box and the comment section below. What is going to be the biggest transfer this summer? Is it going to be Neymar going to Real Madrid? Let me down below in the comments. Right, let's get into confirmed deals, and to be fair, we've got quite a few to get through. The very first one is one for Celtic, being the goalkeeper Bain, joining now on a permanent basis from Dundee, following a successful loan spell last season. The fee is undisclosed right now, and again, it's a permanent basis. Then we've got Arfield going to Rangers, being Steven Gerrard's first signing as manager from Burnley, again undisclosed fee on a 4-year deal. He's a left mid, but I think he could also play central. Then we've got 4, potentially even 5 for Stuttgart, 2 of which though are definitely on FIFA 18 at this point in time. The very first player though is going to be Kempf, a German centre back, joining them from Freiburg on a free transfer. Next to him is quite a big one from Manchester City, being Pablo Maffeo, a Spanish right back. And last season was on loan to Girona in La Liga. Had a good season, now he's signed for them for around 9 million euros. And they also signed Souza from Dinamo Zagreb in Croatia, I believe, for 8 million euros, again, not the game. And Kopax from Borussia Dortmund on a free transfer. And now we got on to another Bundesliga transfer, being Bittencourt going to Hoffenheim from FC Cologne, who were relegated, which does mean he had a relegation clause. Apparently the fee is around 8 million euros or so, and he signed a deal until 2023. And to be fair to Hoffenheim, they had a fantastic season, reaching the Champions League. I think they came third, in fact. And given the fact they lost some key players last summer, that's really impressive. And then we have a player which does have a couple of good cards so far in FIFA 18, being Labiad, going to Ajax from FC Utrecht, and the fee is around 7 million euros or so, and he signed a deal until 2022. And now we've got 2 managerial switches, both which are very interesting, obviously for different reasons. The very first one's going to be an international one though, being Roberto Mancini. The former Man City boss was managing Zenit St. Petersburg previously in Russia last season. Now is Italian national coach for 2 years at least, signing a 2-year deal. And obviously Italy didn't make it to a World Cup. That's a huge disappointment for the team and also the nation in regards to football. And they'll be hoping he can now qualify for Euro 2020 in 2 years time as pretty much the first hurdle. And now we know the official PSG manager is rumored for a long time being Thomas Tuchel, and yesterday it's fully announced a 2-year deal for him as well. It's a very cool one to see, because obviously he's known for having a very nice style of football, attacking style of football, and PSG fans will probably like that. Some people do see it kind of harsh on Unai Emery because he did win Ligue 1 and he won the French Cup, but for PSG they're bored. That's not really enough. What they want to progress in is the Champions League. And as I said just a second ago, Thomas Tuchel will bring in a nice style of football, but also help develop young talent like Mbappe, which is also very exciting. And now we've got 4 contract extensions. The very first one, the very first 2, are from Bayern Munich. First one is Rafinha, the Brazilian, has signed a 1-year deal until 2019. Same goes for the Dutch legend Arjen Robben, again a 1-year deal, because both of them would have been free agents this summer if they didn't sign a new deal, but they'll be staying at Bayern next season, and that's good news for them. Then we've got Tottenham's Kyle Walker-Peters signing a new deal until 2021. It's a 3-year contract extension for him, and I think it started the first game of the season and also the last game. Our final one on this page is a very big one, in fact, being Ederson, the most expensive goalkeeper in the world, as well as a Premier League winner in his very first season, also in the Brazil national team for the World Cup this summer. He signed a new contract at Man City on the day they won the league a couple days ago until 2025. It turns out it's a 2-year extension on a previous deal, so it was going to 2023 and now again until 2025, so a big deal for him, and quite interesting to see one for that long, because normally it's about 4 or 5 years. Now we got on to 2 players in which are retiring now officially. First one being Mota from Paris Saint-Germain. Played for a lot of top teams throughout his career, is officially hanging up his boots now, playing his final game for PSG. Then we've got Per Mertesacker, a World Cup winner and now retiring with Arsenal, and now becoming a Arsenal Academy director, I'm pretty sure starting this summer. And the final one is Naby Keita going to Liverpool from Leipzig. We did find out, in fact, in the last summer's transfer window in August, and it turns out the fee now is official. It's £52.75 million from the German club after they qualified for the Europa League. So they're the confirmed transfers. Now let's move on to potential deals, and three of the first four are in fact to do with Wolves, recently promoted to the Premier League as champions from the Championship, and they've got a lot of money to spend. So the very first one, according to the Birmingham Mail today, quoting a different outlet, saying Wolves hope to sign Nigeria forward Ahmed Musa from Leicester City, the 25-year-old currently on loan to CSKA Moscow in the Russian Premier League. His transfer initially to Leicester City a couple years ago now didn't really work out too well for him. I believe he didn't really play too much, and what he didn't really impress too much. Now, going back out on loan to the Russian team and coming back, he may have a bit more confidence now, and it may suit Wolves' play style a little bit better. So if it does make a move, it may be quite a bit less than what Leicester paid in the first place, but either way, quite a cool one for FIFA Ultimate Team. Then we've got Rui Patricio, this time according to Diarra in Portugal, I think, via again the Birmingham Mail. The SL Wolves are also considering a £13 million bid for Sporting goalkeeper Rui Patricio, who is 30 years old. The Portugal international also wanted by Italian giants Napoli, so it could be a bit of a decision for him. Does he want to come to the newly promoted Premier League side who have got a lot of Portuguese players already, or go to Italy and challenge for a Scudetto maybe, after Reina is apparently going to AC Milan? And the final player linked to Wolves today is according to various different outlets. Wolves want Manchester United outcast Victor Lindelof on loan next season. He signed for him just 1 year ago from Benfica after being pretty much like scouted for a long time, and just like Musa going to Leicester, it didn't really work out too well. It was a slow start for him and took a bit of time to like kind of find his feet, and going out on loan to a Premier League side made him a lot of good, especially going back to Manchester United after getting a whole season under his belt. And the final player on this page is according to Calcio Mercato in Italy. They're saying the Juventus have identified PSV Eindhoven's Colombian right back Santiago Arias, who's 26, as one of their prime targets for the summer transfer window. Now, for FIFA Ultimate Team purposes, he's used a lot right now because of his team of season card he got a couple days ago. Because in a couple days' time, even actually tomorrow on Wednesday, we get a team of season Lozano. So that's why a lot of FIFA Ultimate Team players will know who he is, because that simple reason. Lozano, very overpowered player, and Arias is a very good link to him. I'm pretty sure he's in the Colombian national team for the World Cup coming up very soon as well. So it could be a good signing for them. No idea how much the fee would be though. Now we move on to the next player, Ben Brewster from Liverpool, the youngster, and today linked to move to the Bundesliga, in particular to Borussia Mönchengladbach and Leipzig. So first up, according to the Mirror, Borussia Mönchengladbach and Leipzig are keen to sign 18-year-old Liverpool striker Brewster, who won the Under-17s World Cup of England last summer. And a day later, after this rumour did break, the Telegraph are saying exclusive Liverpool are weighing up whether to report Borussia Mönchengladbach for a legal approach of the 18-year-old striker, who now looks certain to join the Bundesliga club at the end of the season. And let's face it, quite a lot of English talent is now going abroad to the likes of Germany, such as Sancho going to Borussia Dortmund from Man City, Reece Oxford going on loan to Gladbach, Lookman going on loan to Leipzig. They're getting first-team football. And now a very, very short one according to the Daily Mirror. Arsenal are eyeing a £53 million sweep for Napoli centre-back Koulibaly, who is an absolute beast on FIFA, absolute beast in real life, and last week was linked to Chelsea. And with Laurent Koscielny picking up an injury against Atletico Madrid, it's keeping out for the World Cup and 6 months, a long time there for him, and Arsenal probably look to bring a couple of defenders this summer, and they're also into Socrates from Borussia Dortmund. If they pick up either of them, it's definitely improving on what they got. Another Serie A player linked to a Premier League move this time is going to be Alex Sandro, who last summer was into Manchester United and Chelsea for pretty much the whole thing as well. Manchester United is set to complete a £50 million move for Juventus defender Alex Sandro after the FA Cup this weekend. But because of how many rumours there were last summer of Sandro and Chelsea United, I take it with a pinch of salt. Then we got on to a massive talent in world football right now being De Ligt from Ajax. According to Kicker today in Germany, Bayern Munich are among a host of clubs chasing the 18-year-old centre-back from Ajax, De Ligt, who has also been to pretty much every single big team across Europe, but Bayern, he would develop so well alongside the likes of Süle, Boateng and Hummels. And now we've got a rumour that came up in the last episode being Morata linked to move back to Juventus after just 1 year after joining from Real Madrid. According to Sky Sports today, or a couple of days ago now, Juventus want to re-sign Chelsea striker Alvaro Morata this summer, with Mario Mandzukic set to leave the Italian club. The article a couple of days ago suggested the fee would take around 60 to 65 mil to get him, which would be like I think a £10 million loss or so for Chelsea in the space of a year, but obviously he's not really settled in too well and they could reinvest that elsewhere. And now we've got a player which will be a free agent in just a couple of weeks' time, now being Yaya Toure, the Manchester City legend. According to the Mail, Ivory Coast midfielder Yaya Toure is 34 now, will turn down lucrative offers from the Chinese Super League and the Middle East to continue playing for less money in the Premier League when he leaves Man City this summer. Some reports are suggesting that Wolves may go in for him, even Everton and a couple other teams. I'm not sure where he'll end up, because right now, obviously still got bags of ability, but when he was playing for City towards the end of it, his work rate, it didn't seem that great. He'll still be great with the ball at his feet and his passing range and shooting and stuff, but his work rate, it may limit how many clubs are interested, because the simple fact a lot of teams nowadays, they play a pressing style of football, and as a centre midfielder he can't really offer that now. And now according to Mundo Deportivo in Spain, Barca are confident of tying down Samuel Umtiti, who's into a move to Manchester United, to a new contract. And by the way, with La Liga Team of the Season out right now on FIFA Ultimate Team, how did Umtiti not get in that? But back onto the transfer then, again there was a lot of reports suggesting United may go in for him because potential release clause in his contract, but get a new deal. I imagine Barca would put a much higher release clause in there to make sure United didn't get him this summer at least. Then we got on to one corner to Tuttosport. Napoli manager Sarri will look to bring Gonzalo Higuain with him if he has made the Chelsea boss this summer. It ties in the fact that it does seem that Antonio Conte has managed the last Chelsea game in the Premier League at least, also an FA Cup final coming up this weekend. And by the way, Sarri would be a very good appointment for Chelsea in my opinion, a very good style of football, and obviously Chelsea fans are a little bit annoyed at how Conte has his team play, especially this season. But whether there's any truth about Higuain going to Chelsea alongside Sarri, we'll have to wait and see. Personally, I can't really see it happening. Now we've gone to the final three today, two of which are included in the same deal, and those are going to Jorginho and also Riyad Mahrez. So first up, according to Daily Mail, Man City are looking at signing Napoli midfielder Jorginho and Leicester winger Riyad Mahrez around £110 million combined this summer as their main two targets. Now Mahrez was very close to joining Man City back in the January transfer window, a couple days left of it, and it turns out he basically went missing for a little bit of time as well after Leicester refused to sell him. And it wouldn't surprise if this summer he does get his move, if it's to Man City or elsewhere. I don't think he'll be playing for Leicester next season, and it costs around probably like 50 to 60 mil to get him. And regards to Jorginho from Napoli, apparently according to his agent, at least 5 or 6 Premier League teams are interested. And the final one today, honestly I can't really see happening, but it's Paul Pogba linked to Paris Saint-Germain. About a month or so ago now, maybe just a little bit more than that, Pep Guardiola did come out at a press conference suggest that Paul Pogba was offered to him, I believe back in January, or maybe even before that, from his agent. So that clearly started some rumours potentially going to Paris Saint-Germain, Man City, elsewhere like Real Madrid. But at this point in time, I think we stay in Manchester United. But according to the Star today, PSG will attempt to make Paul Pogba their marquee signing this summer if they lose Neymar to Real Madrid. And that last part is very important, by the way. If they lose Neymar to Real Madrid. Again, I can't see that one happening either after 1 year, like a £220 million transfer, 1 year later going. It just doesn't make sense to me. But that, guys, is going to be it for this video. So if you enjoyed it and enjoyed transfers, make sure to show your support by leaving a like rating. That'd be absolutely awesome and greatly appreciated. If you're new to my channel, make sure to press the subscribe button for more and press notifications tab next to it to receive an alert every single time I upload a video. If you missed my previous video, down below in the description box and the comment section below, what do you think is going to be the biggest transfer this summer? Again, down below. So thank you for watching this video, and I'll see you next time.